Hello trainers, Garneto here, and today we're gonna dive together into Great League Remix with a Zapdos video. We're gonna pair it up with Whiscash and Pelipper because Pelipper recently got a little bit of reworked with that new wing attack, and of course Whiscash is gonna be a very safe option to use as a lead for the current meta of Great League Remix. Having access to Blizzard will give you a lot of coverage against the meta, and we're gonna start off here with the mirror match against the Whiscash. So we're gonna go in now with our Pelipper trying to catch that mud bomb. Instead they throw the water pulse, and that was not expected at all. However, we're gonna stick into this battle because they have the Marowak, and of course we have a very good matchup against this Pokemon. Those first battles might be a little bit chaotic, sometimes they might feel a little bit damped by some trainers doing some really weird decisions, but you should not underestimate them. Some of those trainers have some really nice strategies, and to be honest, we might not all be on the safe level, but if you underestimate your enemy, well, you might be in a very bad situation. We're gonna be able to go here with the Weather Ball. They are still not blocking, so you're seeing that we are not playing with a random trainer out there. They still know their stuff, and we're gonna go in now with our Zapdos. I'm doing a lot of mistakes on those first battles because mainly I was not paying attention. So here comes out the Flash Cannon. Look at that, real nice nuke getting blocked with our Zapdos. We have the Drill Peck ready to go, and all we need now is to reach to the Thunderbolt and get the first nuke of this video with Zapdos emerging victorious. Into the next one, and we're facing a Ferrothorn up on the lead. Perhaps one of the worst leads that you can get for this line, because this grass type is not losing to the Flyers. So we're just gonna take the move. It is gonna be the Acid Spray, and guess what, trainers? We have now the Hurricane. Are they gonna block it? This is the moment of truth, and they did. This is not looking that well for us, and we're just gonna take the move. Worst possible scenario, this is gonna knock us out with a Power Whip, but instead they have a Mirror Shot. Pretty tricky play here, and we have the chance to go for another Hurricane. This time they're gonna get it on their Guzzlord. Are you kidding me? We got to go here in with our Whiscash, and what I want to do is to throw my final Madboom before they throw that Dragon Claw. However, I get a little bit of FPS drop, and we managed to throw the Madboom on that CMP. I'm gonna go here for the Excellent to finish off that Guzzlord, but I do not like my odds here. We still have to survive with a little bit of HP because I know they have the Ferrothorn. Instead they block the Mud Bomb. This is really huge right now, and since I now know that the moveset of theirs, I'm not gonna block anything. I'm just gonna let those moves go through, farm as much as possible, finish off the Ferrothorn, and then have enough energy to finish off the backline. What is there at the back though? It is gonna be a fighting type. We got already that Drill Peck. Is this enough? No, it is not. Zapdos still not enough to finish off that Hitmontop, but those two Mud Bombs are enough from the Whiscash with those bad IVs holding on to 1 HP and a dream for that victory. Into the next one now, and we're facing a Politoed up on the lead, shiny as well with its best buddy ribbon. Are you kidding me? So we're just gonna try and catch here the Weather Ball. This is not gonna happen. They go for the Surf. Okay, that can happen. So we now can go here for that Weather Ball on the next Pokemon, which is gonna be the classic Ground Ball. So two of those Weather Balls we bring it to no HP. Are they gonna block? Yes, they are, and we have one more, but unfortunately we cannot get there. We got now the Mud Bombs, and all we want to do is to take out that final shield. They're gonna use it, so another Mud Bomb is imminent to finish off Grand Ball, and now the road is open for my Zapdos to sweep. At the back exists that Magneton, which is pretty amazing against any flyer, but at this point it is super glassy that even a not very effective Thunderbolt will connect for big damage on the Magnet Bomb, and those Flash Cannons now will get blocked. So Politoed returns, we got the Drill Peck, and this is gonna be all for that Politoed, and the victory will be for our team. Into the next one now against a Noctowl up on the lead. Not looking that well because even a Blizzard cannot finish it off, but will bring it to no HP, to close as close as it can to no HP as possible, because you're seeing here that Blizzard is being pressed. Are they gonna block, trainers? Not everyone is aware of the Blizzard, and yes, trainers, this is gonna connect for massive damage, leaving that poor knocked out to so little HP that we can simply finish it off with a Mud Bomb. Getting the shield in the process was really huge, and now I'm just gonna go in with Zapdos and rely all my hopes on Zapdos to finish off the match. They got the Gas Lord, things are not over yet because my Drill Peck is still doing enough damage to bring it to 50%, but not enough to finish it off completely. We have to switch out to our Pelipper. Gonna go here for the Hurricane. They still hold on that shield. This is not looking that well. They go for that Sludge Wave, massive damage on my Pelipper, and I want to get out of here with enough HP left on my Zapdos so that I can survive at least one of those Dragon Tails and perhaps finish off with a Drill Peck. We got the Drill Peck ready to go. Are they gonna block? No, they are not. Down goes Toxapex. I could not farm down. That was unfortunate, and now I have to bring that Pokemon to no HP with my double Drill Peck, but I cannot because Zapdos is super frail, and that Gas Lord is an amazing Pokemon for the Remix Cup. Into the next one now after we got that amazing first loss of ours, and we're facing a Jellicent upon the lead. Mud Bomb against that Jellicent is gonna do neutral damage, and 3 of those Mud Bombs can bring it to no HP fairly easily here without breaking a sweat, so we're just gonna go ahead with another Mud Bomb. They're gonna take it, and we will try to catch the Ice Beam on our Pelipper here. It is gonna be it, so we're gonna take massive damage, but now we can safely farm down before they reach to another move. Knowing that they have Ice Beam, perhaps they did not have at all that Shadow Ball of theirs, so now we have to bring that Excadrill which comes into the battle to no HP with that super effective Weather Ball, and I think they do not even have Mud Shot. That is Mud Slap, right? I think so. So Pseudo Good at the back, we got the Weather Ball, able to do massive damage to their shields. Down goes both of them right now, and they can take this Weather Ball, but at this point I'm just gonna go in with Zapdos. I know that we have to block this move, reach to that Thunderbolt, and finish off with the overkill with Shadow Zapdos shining once again on its Shadow form. This is gonna be it for this trainer, and now we're gonna hop into the next one with a Politoed up on the lead. Whiscash has the upper hand here. If they can land that big move, the Blizzard, this can be pretty awkward, but overall we can have the upper hand. But instead I decide to go ahead and try to catch a Weather Ball for some reason on my Pelipper. Instead I end up catching a Blizzard, and that was not looking that well. So right now the Weather Ball will connect. Down we go to the following Mud Shot, and now we have to answer back at them with 2 Mud Bombs to finish it off as early as we can, because it has already done severe damage to our team. Taking out our Pelipper was a pretty bad situation, and they did not even switch out, so right now we do not know what they might have at the back, what their team can look like. Here comes the final Weather Ball, and I will farm down right after. That Vigoroth comes into the battle, and Shadow Zapdos really needs to flex its battle power. We're gonna go here for the Thunderbolt. After we overfarmed just a little bit, I was pretty sure I could destroy it down, but they end up surviving, so we're looking at a Vigoroth with optimal IVs, and we're gonna block that Body Slam, and right after that we're gonna farm down whatever there is at the back. They have to spend that final shield. It is gonna be the Marowak. We have a lot of energy to spare. Here comes the first Drill Peck. They're gonna take it. Pretty cool shield management by my opponent. Another Drill Peck to get that shield out of them, and now we have the Mud Bomb ready to go, able to snipe down the Marowak. At the back lies the Politoed, and of course now another Mud Bomb to finish off the 1 HP Marowak, and this is gonna be trainers for this battle. Django Bob into the next one. We're facing a Hitmontop up on the lead. Not looking that great. Hitmontop really has some really nice nuke moves. I switch out to my Pelipper. They have an Exploud in Battle League. This is the first time I'm seeing that in action. I had no clue about its moves, but what can they throw? Something like a Thunderbolt? Perhaps, but they have a disarming voice. So with Astonis as their fast attack, I'm pretty sure I can have the upper hand here. We're gonna be able to reach to those Weather Balls pretty nicely, and right after that the Hurricane will connect, since now they are shieldless and they have a Toxic Rock at the back, which means that my Mud Bomb here is gonna do severe damage to that Toxic Rock, able to farm down right after as well. They are not looking that good right now. We're just gonna block and finish off with a pure Drill Peck against this Hitmontop, getting revenge from the last time we faced that Hitmontop, because the last time they survived and finished off my Shadow Zapdos, and we did not like that at all. Zapdos did not like that at all. Greedent into the next one as our lead option, and we have to go ahead with those Mud Bombs. They have the quick attack version of Greedent, and at this point I was like, okay, I have no clue how crazily good that Pokemon can be, so they can get to that crunch fairly fast. We're just gonna go with one Mud Bomb. I'm seeing I'm not doing enough damage, and at this point I have to switch out to my Pelipper and start doing some more solid work. We have to bring that Greedent to no HP as fast as possible. We can farm down because quick attack cannot charge up that fast. They have at the back a Wigglytuff, and I'm gonna try to snipe it down with a Hurricane, which is gonna connect big damage on the Charmer, and now we have to go in with Whiscash. If you didn't know, Charm got kinda nerfed, about 1 damage, but still in the long term of the battle, especially in the 2-shot scenarios, that Charm damage is nerfed by a lot, even when it is nerfed by 1 damage. But yeah, it is a big nerf for the Charmers to get a little bit more extinct than usual. At the back they have a Whiscash. I managed to call the bait correctly, twice actually, so here I have to go now for those Drill Pecks and the Dream against that Whiscash. We just need 2 Drill Pecks to finish it off. And of course I'm gonna block the third Mud Bomb. I cannot survive even though it is resisted. Shadow Zapdos is pretty glassy, and when you can take a hit, just do it. You are not gonna regret it. The damage outputs are gonna be crazy right after. Double Drill Peck, down goes Whiscash into the next one, trainers against Tommy here, and Wigglytuff will be our next Pokemon up on the lead. Whiscash can somehow win this. They have the Ferrothorn switching in here, and I'm just gonna take it. Okay, I'm not gonna take it, I'm gonna block it, so it is gonna be the Mirror Shot. Doesn't matter at all. We have to go ahead and use my Hurricane, and because I saw that Mirror Shot, I was like, you know what, you might not have at all Thunder, so I'm just gonna risk it here. It is gonna be just a Power Whip, right? And it was. So we have to go ahead with a Hurricane after we took a Shield out of them. Hurricane is gonna snipe down the Ferrothorn. Wigglytuff returns, and we have to go in with Whiscash. I do not like my odds with my Shadow Zapdos, because even after the Charm nerf, Shadow Zapdos can still take massive damage from those fast attacks. I want to reach that Blizzard to bring that Wigglytuff to red HP. Down goes a nice chunk out of the Wigglytuff. Down goes the total HP actually, and they have now a Ninetales on its Cantonian form at the back. We have to go in now with Zapdos after connecting that first move, and one simple Drill Peck will be it for them. I'm flexing here my defensive stats, which are non-existent at all, so we're just gonna take the victory with Zapdos able to keep that shield alive. Final one, trainers, and we're facing a Toxapex up on the lead, looking pretty solid already with those Mud Bombs doing all the work, and of course they're staying in, which means that whatever there is at the back might be extremely weak to our Whiscash. Keeping Whiscash alive will be our main priority, but to be honest there is no reason at all to block here. Dunsparce comes in, and we have one more Mud Bomb ready to go. Let's see now how they manage to take that, because it might not do enough damage, but over time those Mud Bombs are gonna add up, and we managed to take a shield out of them. By them using a move here, I'm pretty comfortable in bringing my Pelipper to the battle. Those rollouts, despite the fact being super effective, are still not enough to finish me off after that Rock Slide, so I can still reach to the Weather Ball here and try to finish them off with one more. Are they gonna take the risk in using their shield? Because this is what I want to do. I want to pressure them so much that they will spend those shields so that my Shadow Zapdos can go in and completely sweep the entire team. So they decide to block, and of course now that they're shieldless, it is my turn to start blocking my Shadow Zapdos and completely farm down the Dunsparce. With Dunsparce out of the way, I doubt they will have another counter to my Flyer here, but it is gonna be the Guzzlord. That Drill Peck is gonna do enough damage to bring it to 50%, and one more will seal the deal against that Guzzlord, and we're gonna grab this victory against Toxapex. So that's all, trainers. Thank you for watching, thank you for staying till the end. Just be sure to leave a huge like before you go, subscribe to the channel if you already haven't, and I hope to see you all into the next one. Take care, trainers.
Yeah. 相当現実に一石を投じて